What the fuck? Oh yeah, y'all already know we had to come to Bass Pro. Merry Christmas. Another Nalgene bottle. Probably gonna have the hot water bottles in the sleeping bag tonight. Tell you what, man, Bass Pro is another thing. I guess I have to remind myself that next time not to come during December time because there's a lot of people in there. But anyway, we got a little bit of a drive up north to get to where we're going, so let's get back on the road. There you have it. Welcome to Brasstown Ball, sitting at a whopping 4,700 feet above sea level. This is the highest point in Georgia. I'm in the parking lot now, and I know y'all can't see it, but you go another 700 feet up the mountain, and there's a tower up there. Now that is the highest point you can get to here in Georgia. But unfortunately, I've seen a sign that says no camping. I don't want to break no rules or anything or get in trouble like that, so I don't know if we're going to be able to stay here tonight or not. We might have to find another location, but that's kind of a good thing because it's cold and it's really windy up here, and I'm already freezing, so tonight would have definitely sucked. I guess with that being said, I need to try to find a plan B because like I said, I want to, respect all the rules and regulations and stuff like that. So other than that, like, if you come up here on a clear day, like a clear sky day, you can see it's amazing. Like the views are incredible. The sunset is incredible. I'll post a picture here of the very first time I was here, and the sunset was just incredible. But like right now, it's like really cold. I'm shivering right now. So yeah, I'm gonna hop in the truck and can see if I can find a plan B here real quick. Well, luckily, when you plan trips like this, you come prepared. I've marked out at least about 4 US Forest Service roads in the area, just in case, this location was a bust, which it is. So I'm going to go to one of them now, and it's about 10-minute drive. So we're going to head over there now, and hopefully we get there before it gets too dark. I'm not really sure if y'all can see this. There's a nice little creek right here. They call it Bob's Creek right here. And this US Forest Service road is called Bob's Creek Road, so, it kind of fits the name. I'm going to be camping next to a little creek tonight. It's supposed to rain tonight, too. It's a nice little fire pit right there. The original plan was, once we got to the parking lot at Brasstown Ball, was to hike the 700 feet elevation, only about a mile long, up to the top, to where we was going to camp. So I packed my bag, thinking I was going to go do that, but once we got to the parking lot, there were signs that said no camping, so I'm going to respect that. So I found this spot down here, and kind of debating whether I either want to set up my hammock or if I just want to sleep in the back of the truck. Yeah, I took my seats out in the back, so if I need to, I can sleep there, but I don't know. I think we might sleep in the hammock tonight. But if I'm going to do that, I need to put the camera down, and I need to get this tarp put up, so I don't get wet, or neither does any of my gear get wet. All right, well, I got camp all set up. Had my first casualty of the night. I was setting up my hammock, got in it, make sure it was where I wanted it to. The back part of the hammock, or the other side of the hammock or whatever, wasn't up my back. So when I leaned back, I fell. I ripped my pants. It's all good, these pants were old anyway, so. Y'all ever had a favorite pair of pants? Well, these were it. And I blew my ass out. Let's get some dinner made, I'm pretty hungry. This right here is a new piece of gear that I'm gonna add to the arsenal. No, these are just noodles. This right here is the Self-Reliance Outfitters. This is the 64-ounce bush pot. Perfectly holds the fuel bottle and my little stove here. I'm gonna have to try to block this wind somehow. There we go, that should work. Ooh, I have no service out here. Sorry, Abby. Just wanna let you know I'm doing okay. Minus I ripped my pants. Well, hopefully the rain doesn't pick up anymore. All right, I think we're gonna move this under the canopy. Well, we moved this party to underneath the tarp. Started to pick up on a little bit more rain. And then as soon as I moved everything underneath, it quit raining. So that's usually my luck anyway. So the water's almost boiling here. Yeah, at least we're gonna go to bed with a nice hot meal. I'm gonna need some kind of heat shield or something for this little stove. All right, we got the water boiling here. Oh my God, it's like this pot was made for these noodles. Don't worry, that's not dirt, that's just seasoning. So one thing I will say, I definitely need to either find or create some kind of windshield for the stove, because earlier it was kind of taking a while for it to boil. But I don't know if you can hear it now, but it's starting to boil really good now that the wind's died down. It's not pushing that flame around. So we're gonna let that cook for a little bit till it's done. I may eat real quick, and I think after that I might drive up back to the main road or something. Just so I can get some service, so I can text Abby and let her know that I'm okay. So far, I like this little bush pot. I was trying to find an all-around bush pot where I can do like soups, stews, whatever. The Self-Reliance Outfitters, they offer a little grate that's about this big. You know, big enough to where you can put it in there. Like if you turn the bush pot on the side, you can set it in there. And you can use it as an oven too. So that way if I can do like bake something, like bread or whatever. You know I gotta bring noodles on a camping trip. It's like my #1 rule. It's gotta have the noodles. Oh yeah, it looks about done, honestly. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's about the average bowl of noodles for me. Proud of my noodles. But honestly, I wish I would have found that spot a lot earlier. Good, but that's hot. Yeah, but this spot is really nice. I'm gonna have to keep this one in mind next time I come out here and bring Abby with me. Really nice and secluded, no service at all. Right next to a creek, so you don't have to worry about packing all kinds of water with you. But other than that, I'm gonna dig in real quick, and then we'll hop in the truck, get back on the main road so I can send a text to Abby. Well, I ended up finding some service when I got back on the main road, so I let Abby know that I was okay. So both her and I can go to sleep knowing that I'm safe. I ended up putting a ridgeline in here just to help with the canopy, and also I can hang up my rain jacket if I need to get out. It's supposed to be raining on and off all night tonight. Yeah, but other than that, I think I'm just gonna call it for the night. I think it's around like 7:30, so it's not really much to do. I guess I'll see y'all in the morning. Does this look familiar? Yeah, because we're home. So let me give you all a rundown of what happened last night. So I found the campsite around 5:30-ish, 5:45. Got everything set up, made dinner. You already know that because you already seen that. Got in bed at about 7 o'clock. Ended up going to sleep at about 9:30. I was woken up about 10:30 to somebody driving down the dirt road on like a side-by-side or a razor or whatever you want to call it. I'm not mad at the person, you know what I'm saying? I actually really appreciate that guy, because when he saw my truck and me camping there, he slowed down and was creeping along, to make sure not to wake me up. But it woke me up, but I'm not complaining. When he was driving by, he slowed down, and when he got past, he sped up, whatever. So I really appreciate that. He could have just ripped up and down the road. Another thing was, my canopy got so saturated with rain that the rain started to bleed through the material. Not really sure what material it is, but it started to bleed through at the top of the ridge line. So I had water constantly dripping on me all night. It got super windy up there on the mountain, to where whenever the wind blew up underneath the canopy, it was kind of like a vortex that swirled around or whatever, which made me a little bit more colder than I would like to be. So that's the only reason why I came home, but I'm not going to let the North Georgia mountains defeat me. I will be back up there again to conquer it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all on the next one.